Hello, good evening. Welcome to Creative Crafting by Katie. Hello, hello, hello. Tonight we have a craft. We're going to make a bell out of this glass globe from a light. Okay. So this will be a kit available. However, there's only going to be 3 of them. 3 of them extra. So you'll have to let me know if you guys want it. And first come, first serve on that. Yeah, unless I were to come up with some more globes, then that's all we're going to have, folks. That's all we're going to have. Alrighty? Alrighty then. I wasn't going to, but I think maybe I will. Or I won't. I really need to stock up on some of my chalk paints. Anyways, what's going on, y'all? I have the rice paper of the day from Designed by Beth Walker is going to be all these cute little stockings. $5 for this, $5 flat rate shipping if you want to put it together with anything else you order from the remainder of the 12 days of Christmas. Nothing else is available. The rest of my kits are not available. You'll have to reach out to Beth if you want paper to see how she's working it. Mine is 24 hours to do it, and then you cannot order it after that. They are limited quantities. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Amanda. So, hey, if you want them, gotta get it. Gotta get it. So hers is $5 shipping, $5 per sheet. Mine are $5 shipping on the kits itself, okay? And then each kit is different on pricing, but a lot of you are holding your kits till the 12 days is up, and then we'll put it all together and go from there. As far as shipping goes, we'll have that conversation personally, one-on-one, all right? So I will have 3 of these kits available to you. These are going to run $22 a kit. So you're going to get this and what I craft with, except for paint, glue. If there's something excluded in here that I'm not going to do, I will let you know, but I don't believe that. I think that's it. Yes, I'm going to dry this because I just wiped it down, and it's got some water in it, so I'm going to just dry it up here real quick. So we're going to make this into a bell. All right. And we are going to paint over it with a few different colors. This is how I'm going to do it. You guys can do it any stinking way you want. You do you, right? Okay. I'm going to start off with this ivory chalk paint, and I'm just going to go over it. And I'm not going to be worrying about whether it's full coverage or not because I'm going to layer it. So I'm going to just come in here, and it's going to have a little bit of the translucent look to it, right? Hey, Gloria. So that's what I mean by full coverage that I'm not going to worry about. It might cover better on the smoky part down here just because it's rougher. It's more of like a milky glass kind of scenario. So what y'all been up to? Hot as can be here. Holy Moses. It is stinking hot. Stinking hot. Hey, Cruz. Oh, man. So, nothing new. Cruz, it's got to be hot. You're here in Michigan. Are you guys all in the same boat? Hey, Judy. Are you all in the same boat as we are? Hot. Hot, hot, hot. All week. 90s. It's like 83 right now. What time is it? 8:50? Yeah. It's like, whoopsies. I am running out big time. So we gotta, hopefully this I can make it work. Spread it out a little bit. Since we will be layering it. So you guys like these kits better than just the cutouts without the fixings to go with it? Or do you like to have the kit, You know, a lot of people like to do their own thing, so they don't like the kit, and a lot of people like to do the kit and still do their own thing, or do the kit the way it's been crafted, like this. Hey Beth, it's 90s in Missouri too. Yep. Hey Karen, just a bell out of this globe. And then best rice paper is the stocking that I just showed. I'll show it again later. There is only 3 kits available in this globe. So, yeah. You can comment here if you want the kit. Otherwise, you can private message me. And if it's available, I will let you know. And I would definitely get over and actually private message me if you're really wanting one, just to make sure that I see it. I will take it based off of who's come in first. So if you guys get into my messengers and you do that first, then hey Barb, I will review my messages first before I go any further with saying who gets them, since it's such limited quantity. So I would get over there and private message me if you want the kit. And don't forget, the molded wood is on sale. Just go to the website, or you can let me know if you're ordering kits. I can put it all together. So other than it being really hot for everybody, what else is going on? Grad parties are probably getting to a minimal. I have one coming up, but one more coming up. Weddings. That's going to be next. Weddings is what's going to be next. I'm not doing the inside. I'm just doing this little lippy here. So, yeah. Other than that, so I don't know if I told you guys this, because I don't think I was going live yet. But last week my truck broke down, and I have a F-150 that's a year old. And I drove it to work, and it broke down in the parking lot, going into the parking lot. So that really ticked everybody off that was around me, because they couldn't get past me. And, hey, Elena. You have 45 short sale files. It's at, what is that, Cindy? Okay. So anyways, it broke down, and they said, so I had to have it towed. And they called their own tow truck because I was in the way, and they didn't like that I was in the way of everybody trying to come in. So, I had them tow it, but they called their own person to get me out of the way. And as I said, I'm not towing with your company, because my company will do it for free. It's part of my warranty. So, no, and I'm not taking it to your dealer. You can take it to where I want it to go, which is not where I bought it from. But I didn't have enough miles. I didn't know if I had enough miles to get it where I bought it from, because of being at work, and it's just the distance. I didn't know if I had enough. So I said, no, I'm not doing that. So they just moved it to get it out of the way. Well, they went to go drop it on the ground next to the service drive off their flatbed tow truck, and cops come over and they're like, you can't leave that here. Thank you, Michelle. Hey. And I said, well, okay, fine, but you know, this guy's getting ready to drive away with my vehicle, and I want to know where it's going. I have a tow truck coming to this location right here, this address, this parking lot, you know, so like, please just tell me where it's going to go. And He's like, you can go on the other side. And I'm like, okay, well, be more specific, because the other side, there's a building, there's apartments, there's streets, there's, service, like, be more specific. And he said, he'll just drop it over there on the service drive. I'm like, okay, whatever. So I walk over there, and he drops it, wrong way. My truck's facing the wrong way on a one-way street. And I was like, oh my gosh. So this bus pulls up, and he gets out, and he's like, what's going on? Is this your truck? And I said, yeah. And I told him what was going on. And he's like, oh, well, I got AAA unlimited miles if you want to use it. And I was like, oh, you're so sweet. I said, but I'm good. Mine's in the neighborhood. I just talked to him, but it's just a lot of traffic going on. And he's like, oh, all right, well, the offer's there if you want it. And I was just grateful, because as I was talking to him, that tow truck just drives away, right? I was like, oh, okay, bye. Like, thanks for nothing. So he leaves, and mine finally shows up a few minutes later, 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes later. I mean, mind you, this was like 2 hours of me dealing with this, between going, when I lost out on 2 hours worth of work, basically. And so I'm like, well, this stinks. So the guy's like, would you like to sit in the tow truck while I get it all hooked up? And I was like, actually, I could go into work. And he's like, oh, all right. He's like, here, give me your keys. I'll take it to the dealer. I'll get it dropped off. I'll put your key in the drop box. And I was like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you. Like, this is exactly what I need, is somebody that can get it done for me. And so he did. And they called me the next morning for the dealer, and they said, well, we'll be like 2 to 3 days before we can even look at it. I was like, okay, what about getting me a car to drive in the meantime? Oh, we'll put you on the list. I'm like, great, that's wonderful. What the crap does that mean? Well, I'm still on that freaking list. And my truck hasn't even been looked at yet. And it's been a week. A week today. Wait, what is today? Monday? It'll be a week tomorrow that I towed it there. And they still haven't even looked at it. I called 2 times today, and they have this message chat that they want you to use. I messaged a couple times. Nothing. I'm like, what the crap is going on? I'm going to dry brush on some of this moss in here. This is where my layering effect is coming in to play. Again, you can do whatever you want with this. So anyways, he finally sends me a text like way later this evening, and his voice message says he's only working till 5. Okay. Guess he is a liar. So anyways, he texted and said, oh, they pulled it in. Oh, whoa. Like, yay. So, well, they do cars, Beth, but you have to get one of their vehicles that they have with their dealer. And they said Hertz and Enterprise or whatever, the other 2 rental companies, don't have any Ford vehicles available. I said, so are you telling me that they will get me a vehicle, it just won't be a Ford? And he goes, Ford won't pay for a non-Ford vehicle. I'm like, since when? Like, this is the biggest crock of crap I've ever heard of. Because many times I have had a loaner car from the rental company, and it's not a Ford product. Blew my mind. So basically, I'm still at ground zero here with what's going on. I'm going all the way around that edge of this, just kind of highlighting the edge of that with the green. But I'll probably layer over it with some gold anyways. So I know, right, Cruz? Like, I go, really? This is ridiculous. The amount of money that I paid for this vehicle, it's a year old, and I have nothing to drive. But you sure can bet they want their car payment, right? They want that crap on time. It's ridiculous. Very, very disappointing. All right, I'm going to come in here with this warm buff now. Oh, I tell you. And I always lease a vehicle. I don't want to be broke down. I don't want to be in this position that I'm in now. And I feel like in a lot of cases, you got to know what you're doing. You know, you got to know what you're buying. You got to know how to fix cars or know something about cars to buy used vehicles, in my opinion. I'm not an advocate for it. I think you're just buying somebody else's problems that you don't know about. You know, it's all masked. It all looks great. They detail it. It's, so yeah, I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't want to buy somebody else's problems. I'll just pay for my own. So I lease. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah, so we shall see what happens. Maybe tomorrow they'll have a better answer for me. But yeah. Plus, who doesn't like a new car every 2, 3, 4 years, depending on the deal, eh? And I've kind of gone more to the side of wanting one like every 3 years. Then you don't have to pay the tax titles and transfer plates and all that all the time. You know what I mean? It's just less frequent for that stuff. Okay, so this is what I'm doing. Again, you guys can do whatever you want with this. It's just to get whatever look that you're looking for, okay? Whatever colors you want to do. You do you. So I'm going to kind of do the stencil motion here to kind of give it more of a suede look around here and blend that in. So the brush strokes are softer. So now I'm driving my daughter's Bronco. She's made other arrangements, so I've used my sister's car a couple times, but now Adriana was able to. She's got arrangements made, so I am good. Like for now anyways, right? But at any rate, that's the way she goes, right? That's part of life. Hey, Megan, I sent you a message in this chat from yesterday's live. I cannot message you back still, so either email me or so. I mean, you can private message me, but I can't reply to you, hun. Did you, Cruz? Yeah. I wanted to make this not specifically Christmas. I am going to use some plaid ribbon on here. I'm also wanting to do something a little bit fun, so it makes it kind of where you can use it potentially throughout the winter if you guys leave your winter stuff out. Like I do a winter and I leave it out because I'm not a Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day person. I don't do any of those craft. I don't decorate for any of those. I craft it, but I don't decorate it. Give it to my sister. So she's the lucky one. My palm is so itchy, you guys. All right, let me get rid of this. And then I'm going to go into that gold again. Where is my gold? Metallic stuff. It's a little bit brighter than I want. Let me get this other. I'm going to use this press. This is luster, and it's going to be dry, but that's okay. I just poured a little bit of water in there. Again, mine's not at the dealer I bought it from. I don't know if it would be any different, but they're not going to transfer it over there. And I'm sure I'd have to pay for it, but anyways. All right, so I'm going to come in here and just kind of use this to shimmer it. This sucker's really dry. Get on out of here. I keep forgetting to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. As you know, nobody ever wants to talk to you. So you hit the live button. Oh, nice, Cruz. Yeah, I have a uncle that gets us the Ford employee pricing or whatever you call that. So you guys definitely can do this any way your little heart desires. I might have to use a little of the shimmery here because I'm not liking, it's not quite as, okay, cool. That'll do because it's got that darker background, so it's able to kind of be toned down a little bit there. See that? Sweet. So anyways, that's my story. Frustrating as it is. It's the way it goes. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. And you kind of see it as you turn it, the shimmer in it. It kind of, whatever way the light kind of catches it is how you're going to see that. Okay. Alrighty, Aphrodite. Well, thanks, Cruz. I'll take the prayers. Can always use prayers. For sure. Yeah. Thanks, Gloria. Let me clean up here and I'm going to work on the topper now. Okay, so I have some of this just fabric here that I'm going to chop up. I'm going to leave it long. Let's do this into a few strips here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I have this. And I have this really fun plaid, you guys. I love this plaid. Okay, so we're going to put that with it too. Then, this is where you probably all might think I'm a little bit of crazy. But that's okay. You do you, I'm going to do me. Okay. This is faux leather, and I'm going to use some of that. So, I'm not going to cut this yet. And then I do have some thin gold, and I have this other ribbon here. Let me show you. It's not burlap, but along the lines of just a natural piece of ribbon. We're doing good, Krista. We are doing just well. Thanks for asking. Okay. All right. I'm just going to attempt to cut pretty straight line here. And I'm thinking I just want to put a little bit of this in here. Just as some fun, dark texture. Okay, so I'm going to start off with this as my base. Let me just get rid of a little bit of these strings. I don't mind some of it, but don't want all of it. Alrighty. Wow, there's a lot more than I thought there was. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with this, and then I'm gonna just kind of randomly loop it, but I want it to be like long enough for it to, okay. So I don't have one of those bow thingies, right? So I'm just gonna wing it here myself and make it about all the same and just pile it together. Okay, let me do a little bit of this next. And this is nice because it's got the same on both sides, which I do love that. Yeah. I'm telling you, I think I'm striking it rich or something. Isn't that what happens when you have an itchy palm? Or is that something else? You're probably like, yeah, good luck with that chick. Good luck with that girl. I'll make that a little bit longer. I think I'm going to do one more piece of this. Hey, Donna. And I want to put that right here. Actually, I think I'm going to put the dark on the bottom. Let me do one more strip of this. Alrighty. Okay. We're going to kind of messy bow it even though it's looped, but I kind of want to crisscross it here. So it'll go in different directions a little bit here. Probably have way more than I need. And I don't have a problem with any of these edges flapping around on the ends of the ribbons. And then I'm going to go in here with this texture. And I think I'm going to put that actually behind the plaid. It's annoying. And then I'm just going to take a piece of jute and come in here. Y'all missed her, didn't ya? Did y'all miss her? I didn't. Miss that barking. She's lippy. So lippy. Okay. Spreading it out a little bit here. Cut that down. Okay. Pull this back in. Separate it if you have your pieces of the loops, and then the other pieces that are the edges that are straight, separate all that. Let those edges come flying out. Wherever they lay, they lay. Okay. Okay, so it's gonna go on the top here, like so. It's gonna get right over the top of this. And then we're going to add some greens to it that I have here too. This one's not wired, but we'll get it to stand up after we get going on that. I'm just going to use some hot glue because that's what I have here. Even though you probably should use something a little bit more like E6000 stick fast, but this is just what I've got going on today. This is where we're at, and I'm going to, I do have a little bit of gold. Oh my, I can't see it. Okay, there we go. I just want to have a hint of this in here. So I'm just going to hot glue them into place where I want them, but I think I'm going to do my greens first. So that way it's just a wee tad bit, okay? So I can place it better. I've got like, we're going to have this kind of ferns that we're going to be placing around here. Hold on, gotta get another glue stick. Thank you, Amanda. This might not be everybody's style. You did, eh, Cheryl? All right. stick it in here around the ribbons. Oopsies. Gotta hold it. Ooh, gotta hold it in place. Ooh, that's hot. Hot tamales. Dang it. My finger pulled it out. It got caught on my finger. Okay. Lots of glue. And do the same over here. Get a couple more of these. I'm doing it on the like the front and the back side because you already have the ribbon going the other direction, so I'm kind of going out the other way with the sprigs. Fix our ribbon a little bit. Okay. Now I've got some of these. You'll get different sizes of these that are covered with snow of the berries. And these are like styrofoamy, so they are not hard to work with. So I'm going to stick that. A couple smaller ones with it. Right on the greens. Do the same over here. This glue is obnoxious. The way it's just coming off that. All right. Ow. Dang. You guys, I'm like really getting hurt. Okay. Okay. Did you guys see that? Just a little bit of red popping out there. And then what did I just do with that? Oh my gosh, it's right there. The gold. I want to add just a piece of gold. And this has got that shimmer to it. It's really making a fun textures is what we're getting at here. So I'm going to put a little bit of hot glue on the bottom of this, or the back side of this. And I think, let's see, where do I want to go? You stay out of there, would you? twisting it together at the bottom so that I can like shove it in there. Okay, we're just gonna make these little gold specks, a couple of them. Let me put this in the middle. A gold bell. Okay, where's my other piece of gold? There it is. Okay, so I have 3 of these kits available. Private message me if you want one because because it's so limited, I'm doing it as a first come first serve. So whoever when the messages come through, there's a time with it. So a timestamp there on it. So that's what I'm going to go with. So I've got some gold coming here and I'm going to do a little piece. Actually, I'm just going to leave the 3 pieces. That looks good. I like the way it all looks. And then it gives you a little bit of this shows every so often. And then you've got that fun pieces of leather here. And if you don't like the way something's sitting, just, move it and you can hot glue it into place, right? Definitely, you can hot glue it into place. I'm going to fold that over and then hot glue that piece of leather, faux leather that is, to get it to look that way a little more. Same with this piece. Oh, thanks everybody. Okay, so that's it. I only have 3 of the globes, so that's where we'll go with it. It's just I'll have 3 of them. Got the bell in the center. Yeah, if you don't like the bell in the center, you could do a pine cone as well, but I thought the bell would be cute because it's a bell, right? This is more like a bell. If you wanted to, you could also take a big piece of rope and put it out of the top of it, but I don't want to do it like that. It's just going to be like the illusion, right? More of an illusion of it, but you could do something like that if you wanted to and make it so fun and kind of messy and all the things. Yeah. Their kit is $22 and the shipping is $5. So there's 3 flies in this house because it's so hot outside. They're all swarming in when Sadie just stands there looking at you like you're an idiot when you tell her to come in the house. So, oh, she's so lucky. She's loved by so many people. She is something else. I think this is stinking adorable. So, yeah. Might check this down a little bit right there. This glue is so stinking hot. Thanks, Gloria. Thank you, Beth and Elena. Okay, there we go. That's what I have for today. And then best rice paper is the stockings. $5 shipping. If you want to hold on to everything till we show it all, then we will, or till we ship it all, then Beth and I can put our items together if you buy from both of us, and we'll get with you on totals after that. It's not going to be just a flat $5 shipping if you buy every kit. We will work with you on shipping after the fact, but if you're just buying a kit, it's $5 flat rate shipping. But if you're buying multiple kits, I'm not going to charge you $5 per kit. She's not going to charge you $5 per piece of rice paper. making it 10. We will put it together and we will come up with a more fair price there for it all. But right now, that's the best I can do because shipping is way more than $5, and I'll eat the rest of this. And so that's why we'll work with you, but it won't be till it's packaged and all that stuff. So we can get a rate for you at that point, right? So again, you'll have till 10 p.m. tomorrow Eastern time to order mine. I don't know what Beth has, if she wants to do a time limit on her paper or not, but yeah, mine is what it is. It'll be 24 hours, so if you want it, you gotta get it. This one only has 3 anyway, so yeah, if you really want it, you better private message me so I can take that based off of the time stamp there. And tomorrow, yep, I've got another day tomorrow, which is what? Day 4. I think I said today was day 3, and it's day 4. I'm gonna have to edit my thingy, huh? So we will go from there. But yeah, I will be here through the 12th day, and we will have something different every time. Not every time I craft will you have a kit to be able to purchase. You might have something. You might not have what I'm crafting to purchase, is what I'm trying to say. I will have something for you to purchase, and Beth will have erased paper. That's different every 24 hours as well. So anyways, that's that. Y'all have a great rest of your evening. I hope you guys are enjoying this little 12 days of Christmas in July, and y'all have a good rest of your evening, and I will see you all soon. Bye now.